Welcome back, crypto traders and stock traders. The market just recently closed. The Dow's down 427 points, and the market is not looking too good right now. Let's get into this. All right, let's take a look at crypto first. We'll start off with Bitcoin. It came off. This is the daily chart. It came off the. It got near the trend line that I drew, and it kind of came back down because right now we got the crypto summit tomorrow. So if you're a leverage trader, I would recommend not trading right now or getting into any position. Okay, the market's gonna bounce around. Either if you go long or short, if you have a stop loss in there, you're gonna get hit. It's gonna take you out. It's gonna chop up. It's gonna chop down. Whatever way you go, you're gonna get taken out. The market's gonna go like this: up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then it'll go one direction. Well, you don't know because it's gonna chop around. So I would recommend just not trading right now for Bitcoin. So let's take a look at this. It came past the smaller trend line. This is the 5-minute minute chart. Okay, came back down. Now it kind of came back up a little bit. Came down all day and come up back up a little bit. But realistically, if we look at the daily, if it doesn't go well tomorrow and the market sells off, we could be back down to like 82. Roughly 82. This is we can be down to this line. Okay? And draw it out a little further. So we could dip down all the way. We could possibly go into the 60s. If it gets really bad, it'd go back and down in the 60s. But most likely, I think it's going to go, if it goes bad, it'll go down 82 and bounce. Let's look at the whole market. So Ethereum sitting at 2,200. XRP is actually doing pretty good. The last 7 days, it's gone up 20%. In the last 24 hours, it's up 4% compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. XRP is actually looking pretty good. See, they want to put all these other altcoins in there. So they're going to probably decide. But I think if they're going to start a strategic reserve, it should only be Bitcoin. And then if they want to add other coins, we should start another fund. The solvent fund. Solvent wealth fund. Then we can add other coins in there. But I think the strategic reserve should only be Bitcoin. Alright, so let's take a look at the stock. The stock market is not doing too good. Let's switch over to stocks. Okay, let's start off with SPYs. Look at that. It dropped below the moving average that I drew up last time. Let's start off with the day right here. It came up past the 150 day and it came back down. Now we're sitting in between the 150 day and the 300. No, this is the 200 day moving average. The red line is the 200 day. So we touched it this morning. We came down there and went past it just a little bit, and it came back up a little bit. So we haven't touched this line in over a year. Since November of 23. We haven't touched this red line. This is a bad signal, guys. This is not looking good. But if you look at the bigger scheme, let's look at the weekly. Each bar is a week. The market's not down that much, guys. Look at that. This drop right here, that's the COVID. Okay? We crashed within a month. And then we rallied up. And then we went down in 2022 we went down and we rallied up. We're not down that much. If you want to see a really good correction in the market, we should go down for the S&P come down to about 520. Around this area right here. I'll draw a little line for you guys. Around this area. This line right here. If we want to see a good correction, where a big buying opportunity will be around here. Okay, let's look at let's go through and look at some stocks. Nvidia is not looking good, guys. It is not looking good for Nvidia. Okay, we're looking at the daily. It touched it. Exactly. Look at that, guys. Exactly. It touched it earlier. 300-day moving average. It hasn't been this low. It hasn't touched this line in like 2 years. Look at that. If you buy Nvidia within the last year and you're still sitting on it, you haven't seen any gain. You saw gain, but you saw it all dwindle away. Now, if it breaks this line right here, the 300-day moving average, we can free fall. Free fall down to maybe about 100. And it might bounce out 100. Look at Netflix, guys. Look at that big drawdown on Netflix. Look at that big dump in Netflix. So, Netflix could be headed about to around 890 before it bounces. Okay, 890. No, Netflix have these drawdowns, so this is pretty normal. Let's look at some of the FANG stocks are selling off. They had their big run a couple months ago. Now it's coming back down. Look at Meta. Now, if you want to swing trade Meta, 620. Let it dip another 620, and then you can swing trade it. But if it doesn't work with you, if it drops below 620 to around 615, you got to get out. You got to get out. Tesla. It's in at 264, guys. It almost went down to the 250-day moving average. PLTR. Not looking good. I like Costco, but take the dip. It's taking a dip. Earnings. Cloudflare. The market likes to overshoot. Wall Street likes to overshoot these stocks and then they pull it down. ARM. So the whole everything, all the technology stocks are selling off right now, which is normal. AMD. AMD is chopping around 100. Chopping around, it's okay. I would build a position in an AMD. Bank of America came down from 188 last month. MSTR had a bounce and it's coming back down a little bit. It's going to be related to Bitcoin. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. All right, guys, pay attention to Bitcoin because it's going to be really choppy. So just pay attention to it. All right, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.